We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a... Here comes... Roll. This back. So much hype surrounding. And there's the bell to start round one. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They blocked the left there. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Nice straight. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. He parries away the left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. On that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
What do we expect to see here in round two? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Couldn't land that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Nice defense with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Vivo on that last round.
What do you do?
That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Now it's going to be a tougher fight.
There's the bell for round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
shoot. Just misses with the right uppercut. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. That uppercut can't get through. And he misses with that straight left. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but nope. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bevo on that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Couldn't land that jab. Offense all the time. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. They'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bevo on that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. Back into the fray here in round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Nice counter shot. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good defense with that left jab. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. Let's start the 6th. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Tried to score with a jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Hook misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
We've never seen Bevo hurt quite, and Bevo is on the canvas. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. mercy. Let's see how this one feels. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. What a huge momentum swing. And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. Dimitri Bivol goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.